Just gonna do a bit of testing to make sure I can hear myself. Thank you, Kubabot, for swatting away those two bots. Welcome on into the pre-stream. How's everybody doing? My name is Coin, or Swirling Vortex, or Steven. May refer to me as any of those three things, whatever would make you feel most comfortable. How are we doing? I am going to go change out my drink. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I am back. Let me get on the correct headset. Turn on the controller. Open up the pane, and here we are. Welcome everybody. My name is Coinstamp, or Swirling Vortex, or Steven, and it has been, I want to say, over a week, maybe even 10 days since you last saw me. Welcome to Elden Ring Reforged, an overhaul mod made by Team Reforged, spearheaded by Kirnifr, and there are approximately 13,000 changes this mod makes to the game, ranging from side progression systems like binding runes or fortunes, to mechanics like ducking, replacing backstep, or faster animations, or Melina showing up with us. To new bosses such as the Felthorn Spirit or the Dismounted Tree Sentinel. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot to like about Elden Ring Reforged. I highly recommend you give it a try if you're playing this on PC. You can find out more information or obtain the mod for yourself using exclamation mark or star. I think I'm forgetting one other thing. Sorry, had to check that. And I'm hoping that that works. I'll have to fiddle around with Ghost Chat if it's not. Let's see. And then, wow, that completely derailed my intro, didn't it? Anyway, yeah, if you guys want to know more, you could type in exclamation mark or star ERR, ERRW, or ERRD. As a reminder, we will be playing different things when June 21st shows up. That's in 17 days from now. On June 21st, the DLC for the Shadow of the Erd Tree, the Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC will be dropping for Elden Ring Reforged. I will be updating the game, and until a compatibility patch shows up for Reforged, I've been told it'll happen a lot faster. I may want to talk to Ivy privately and kind of gain a gauge on that, but until the patch gets developed and the bugs fixed and worked out, we will be playing different games, and I have a couple of games lined up for us already. Those would be Legend of Grimrock 2 with the Magic of Grimrock mod, and and Code Vein. If you don't like those games, you want me to play something else, just generally speaking. Let me find it. So, if you want to if you want to see me play a different game, come vote. Come vote. The vote will close when the DLC drops. Whether it's on the 21st or there's been some kind of a delay or pushback, when the DLC drops, I will close the votes and we will operate on there. Currently, the only votes we have are mine. So if it turns out when I go to close the votes, there's no votes there to start with, well, guess what? Legend of Grimrock 2 and Code Vein will be the games we play through until the DLC compatibility patch arrives. And of course, if I start on a game, I'm not just gonna, drop ship when the compatibility patch is. If we're playing Legend of Grimrock, I will in fact finish Legend of Grimrock 2 first. You know what I'm trying to say. If we start a game, I will finish. I have been trying to pilot Legend of Grimrock 2 in my off time just to try to make that a reality. Let me tell you, Just Cold has really made that difficult. Mainly because I want to be resting a lot of the time, and that just hasn't happened. Let's go change up our transmog. I feel like we're about due for that. The pages will be wearing like thick leather gauntlets. And probably like thick leather trousers. There. We look somewhat reasonable. Also, I just want to point out that the pages set is technically like a unglintstone version of the Roger's Spellblade set. Just thought I'd point that out. Anyway, welcome to ERRDABFSO. That is Deathless, all bosses, fire spells only, routing. Now that we've gotten our 15 minutes of actual explanation out of the way, or 10 minutes, I should say. 15 minutes of stream time, 10 minutes of actual explanation time. We are currently on the Spirit Caller's Cave, which I expect to be here a while because this thing has the audacity to summon Godskin Apostles as spirits, as spirit ashes, and nobles too. Yuck. Gross. Not much more to say than that. Gotta get this party started at some point. But I suppose before we do, I have some bookkeeping I need to get out of the way. So, you guys may or may not have noticed there's a new emote, coin stamp cheer, or coinst cheer, COINST, capital CHERR, excuse me. It's a goblet with hearts on it. I made the emote. I do need to clean up some things about it, but it is more or less in the spot I want it to be. I don't expect the chalice to change, or the liquid in the chalice. It's the hearts that I'm concerned about. I will maybe demonstrate that on the screen right now. Interesting. What source is that? Huh. I'm not 100% sure what... That should have showed up on my play screen. I want to say that's the actual legit Twitch browser source on the screen. Alright, so there's spirits. They're not gonna bleed. Right, we still wanted to get the other bits of bookkeeping out of the way. That should be a little bit better for us. So, next Thursday, I most likely will not be streaming again, as I do not... Well, I shouldn't say that. It sort of depends on what time I get back from going over to visit my sibling. I'm supposed to be over there at 1. I don't know how much time will pass. KumaBot just keeps lining up these bots for banning. Awesome. I do have some bots in here. Saribot and KumaBot Defender. Aniv is also in here. That is a Markov chain AI algorithm chatbot. And we have Blurp. Blurp's also in here. Nito burrito. But outside of that, Kumabot and Saribot both get rid of the bots that are in here, and I'm pretty happy about that. Don't want to be passing around the case of the Twitch bots. Could get hate rated too. What other bit of bookkeeping do I need to do? Outside of the emote and next Thursday, I suppose our last bit of bookkeeping tonight is I'm still really not at 100% on streaming, so I am going to keep it to 3 hours tonight. Like the bare minimum I think I can reasonably pull off. I really do apologize, and I also apologize for the 10 days. I feel like I'm not quite looking into the aperture. Let's fix that. I really do apologize for the lack of streams. I am going to put out a notice about that probably tonight, explaining why. I've been recovering, and to be quite honest, my voice is still not quite at 100% / full capacity. It's really not. I can talk now, and as long as I've got tea with lemon in it, I'm fine. But if I go more than half an hour without some kind of hydrating beverage, you can kiss my voice goodbye. But that's not what you guys signed up to hear. Let's have some fun. What I'll probably do, because my sibling and I have been sort of talking about this back and forth, and I do want to play the DLC before I attempt to route it. Right, I just want to go past here. I don't want to be spending time dealing with spirit ashes. That's not a very smart proposition. I am probably going to navigate the DLC when the compatibility patch rolls through. I definitely cannot go back to vanilla. I just don't... My skill set isn't developed for that. Come on, just move. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back off now. Wow, not one, but two. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, figure out something else for that. That initial section. Or, like, before the boss. Not initial, but that section before the boss. I don't think this hole would actually help, but I'm willing to try. Yeah, I see you, good sir. Come on, leave me be. I just want to beat the boss. Oh, am I gonna have... Is it one of those... This is definitely one of those. I gotta make sure Latenna is pointed at the right enemy, and that's gonna be... That's definitely gonna require a, I cannot recall the name of that pot. The blood curse pot? The cursed blood pot. That's what it is. Look at that. Latenna, you have turned him into an outright pincushion, my darling. I don't really want to be going in on a Godskin Apostle, although I think I might have to. Just need to kind of try to be patient. I am here to hold this guy's attention for as long as necessary. I will sit here and let Latenna DPS him down. I will do that. If I can get him to do that that leaping attack where he sweeps around and leaves his body vulnerable for like a second, that would be really good. All right, and then we've got the noble. I do want to be careful not to point the noble in Latenna's general direction. I'm waiting for you to do something very specific. Yeah, that was just terrible. But I do think my ratio of flasks is wrong. Wait, did that force me back to the rest site? I think it did. I thought there was a Statue of America. Alright, well, I'm not going to be casting Flame of Frenzy this fight. Nor am I going to be casting the Golden Vow. These are just spells that I'm not going to cast ever. And then as for these flasks, I'm probably just going to need to rely on my passive healing as much as I can. Maybe something like this, where it's a 9-3 setup. And I definitely want to be making cursed blood pots. Let's make 2 of these to get Latenna to behave. Actually, we don't need the signs of the all-knowing in here. Because they're only generic spirit calling snails from what I remember. So we can use that to slot the correct thank you, Coffee Streambot, for letting me know. Oh, no, it does work. It does work. That is the ghost chat, ghost spot doing its job. I'm just not used to it having that text. I may have to fiddle around with it, after the stream is over. Yep, we know that guy is there. There you go. Now I can get you to behave. Oh, that was me being stupid. I just have to wait for them, wait to get a good dodge pattern. I do wish you would stop that. Okay. Just gotta get through the difficult parts of the encounter, and then we should be okay. In truth, I'm not really sure we needed to make the flask adjustment. I could probably have done without that. It would have been really tight. But we were able to use our generator just enough that we could go from there. All right. So we've defeated Borealis, the freezing fog. Oh, you know, except we also need to go back and readjust our spells again because they're exploring. You know, this is the part where I thought I'm gonna tell you, I thought I was gonna be there a while longer. Because I was expecting BS. And in truth, maybe I shouldn't have expected quite that much BS. Yeah, see, no faith. Ye of little faith, I say to my own character. Probably something like this setup here. Something like that. So, what I probably should have said up front is usually during bosses, I don't talk. Or I'll exclaim things to myself, but I won't really talk at the chat. It's nothing personal. I can't really focus on both the chat and the boss. I kind of have to pick. So if someone says hi, I will say hi. That is what Ghost Chat is for. It's to help me not miss that stuff. But that only works for Twitch. It does not work for YouTube. So I still have to look over for YouTube. Twitch, say hi to YouTube. I am multi-streaming to both right now. Want to say that there is a rest site maybe not that far from here. Do I really want to be like going to extraneous locations though? Surely not. No, I guess we need one for the codex, don't we? Yeah, we need one for the codex. Did I accidentally hit that crayfish? I accidentally hit that crayfish. I'll have to mark the next one because I was so concerned about accidentally hitting the crayfish. All right, now we'll probably want the marks here. I can't even, if I mess up or make a mistake, it's over. I can't mark these things. Good to know. I gotta have more confidence myself. And I do also have to play quite well. I can't just, have the gusto and not have the skill to back it up. In Elden Ring, you need both. Alright, let's go ahead and mark. There we go. Got the ice crayfish. So all I wanted was the codex entry. I don't think we're gonna get more than 60% of the codex entries. We might come close to like 70, but I think 60 is gonna be our cutoff. And the only reason to get the codex entries will be to like review weaknesses ahead of time, or for the routing, for like practice sessions, we'll want to have a file with 100% codex entries in it, or otherwise access to the codex entries on hand. Yeah, you guys thought you could swarm me, huh? That's not working out too well for you, huh? I guess this little cemetery didn't have very much going for it, huh? Oh. So I've been following along here and there with the we have a DLC discussion tab on the ERR Discord server. If you type in !ERRD, you can get on there, by the way. And on that little discussion tab, I saw something that was really quite peculiar, which basically panned out to, oh, they're going to include the sealed spirit spring mechanic. And of course that means the rest of the sealed spirit springs will have to change to adjust with it for continuity reasons. Yeah, I don't quite feel like marking two hulking, lumbering brutes that are going to be stopping me from doing what I'm supposed to do. And we have another one anyway. We're at the home stretch now. At least I'd like to think so. So I wonder what this structure is up here. Is this the path to the Halleck tree? White Ridge Road. No, not quite.
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end. Share them with me.
How goes the routing today? Hey there, Bibby-Bo. Good to see ya. How are you doing? Hope you enjoy your stay. Routing is going fine enough. Thanks for asking. We are in the portion of the game I'm not all that familiar with. I've never actually played vanilla up to this point. So I'm having to figure everything out on top of trying to establish a baseline, but it is going fine. I've had people come in and help me with it when they feel like it, and for the most part, I do think we're making decent progress. I think a large part of what's set back our routing so far has just been this chest cold of mine, because I don't play this game if I'm not streaming it. I've been trying to pilot other stuff. I've also been busy in my personal life. So it kind of sucks to not be able to play Elden Ring and maybe map it out on my own, but this is just gonna have to be as compensation, unfortunately. How have you been? If you don't mind my asking. Because it's been a while since I've seen you. How am I headed toward the correct? That's the part I'm not all that sure of. I've got the hidden path to the Halleck tree, but I'm sure to bump into bosses before that point. I think we're headed toward the... Okay, I'm definitely headed in the, I would say, almost in the wrong direction. It's really strange. It's like I want to know what this giant swath of... I know what this giant swath... I'm looking for the hidden path to the Halleck tree, yes. And I'm sort of just having to go along until I find it. I think I'm headed in the right direction, because I think I have to kill the fire giant, but I don't remember for 100% certainty. Okay, hopefully these guilty will cooperate with me while I replenish my... Oh, nope, get away from that. You done being nutso, Sir Guilty? Oh, it just occurred to me that I have to swap a spell. That's great. That's work I didn't need to do. I definitely do not want Assassin's Approach. I believe the secret medallion pieces give a good idea, or a good description. I'll review the medallion pieces. It's this one, Bestial Vitality. Alright, so before continuing, gotta read your items, folks. Gotta read. The Grand Lift of Rolled. We have the Rolled Medallion. Brandishing the medallion activates the Grand Lift of Rolled, connecting Lanedale to the mountaintops of the giants. The Forge, the Flame of Ruin, is said to be found upon their peaks, and it is here Melina wishes to travel in resuming your journey together. The Forge of the Flame of Ruin. Okay, and she's been telling us that too. Yeah, she's been telling us that. So I believe we are headed in the right direction, because I see this kind of like giant crucible tower thing, and that looks like a forge to me. Because I've seen video of the fire giant fight. I've seen videos of lots of other stuff, but never actually the traveling path for getting to the fire giant. I do have to say it's a pretty nice build-up. I have to be careful because I saw 2 more guilty find their way to me. I can't wait for the DLC. I mean, I know that the DLC is like this bittersweet thing where, Bibbybo, since you haven't been here in a while, allow me to refresh the description on that. On June 21st, the DLC drops, unless there's like a delay or something. And I don't know, I do not know how long it's going to take for Team Reforged to put together the compatibility patch. I saw if you say something in the showcase, which leads me to believe it won't take that long for the compatibility patch to get here, but when it does, we'll be good to go. But until that point, we're going to be playing some different games. I don't want to lose my skill set with Reforged, and B, I do kind of need a palate cleanse after these past couple of months. I enjoy Elden Ring, I really do, Reforged or vanilla, but I would like to see something else every once in a while, just kind of on camera. So I've got a couple games lined up. I'm just gonna run back and heal up really quick. Oh, wow, you guys don't miss a beat, do you? That's fine. I'll drink to my heart's content until there's nothing left. So I have 2 games lined up. Legend of Grimrock 2 plus a mod, and then Code Vein, which doesn't have any mods for it. Not any real mods, let me put it that way. And if you're fine with that lineup, then the PSA is all you need. But if you're interested in putting in your 2 cents on games I should be playing, or if you're like my sibling and maybe think that I should be playing through the DLC anyway, you're welcome to vote on that in the Discord. I can put out a link to that in just a second. I'm trying to mine the flame prelate off to the right there. Let me drop the link to that, because the Discord is where the votes are happening. Yes, Flame Prelate, I know you're over there. I can see you eyeballing me. You want a piece of me? Huh? Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. Anyone can vote. You'll find the particular item in the voting on content tab. The bot should onboard you right away, so you don't need to go anywhere else. And if you aren't satisfied with the lineup we have, while we wait on the compatibility patch, feel free. Otherwise, also feel free to do absolutely nothing. I'm not forcing anybody to get on the Discord to vote. I'm not forcing anybody to join. I'm just telling people that that is where our voting is taking place. Also, this is a great time for me to remind people, you know, if you want your votes to be counted at full value, because I have to provide some incentive for people to sub around here, your way of getting that is going to be through a tier 1 or a Twitch Prime Gaming sub. Basically, I count each Prime Gaming or tiered sub as an extra vote. It doesn't really matter how you, slice how the stuff is being counted, but I kind of think this is the one way people can really buy their vote, or increase the purchasing power of their votes. But I'm not precluding anybody from voting either. Coffee, Streambot, I will have to... Hello. Yes, I see you over there. I'm rambling on too much about this. I've said my piece. I really do need to make an automated message about this. Votes. That's the last thing I will say. Voting closes when the DLC drops. So if you do want to make your voice known for any reason, yes, I see. Yeah, I thought that would probably happen. I'm being distracted is what's happening. But yeah, I've said my piece. If you want it, if you're wanting to make your voice heard, you know where to go. You know what you gotta do. Or don't do. It's up to you. Let's get back to attempting to get across the finish line. Although, actually, now that I'm thinking on it, it is actually break time. It is the very definition of break time. We're 2 minutes over break time. So for those who've not been here before, like at all, I take 5-minute breaks around here. Gives me a chance to stretch my legs, swap out my drink, although I do not need to do that right now. Look a couple things up during break, etc., etc. For those on Twitch, I play 90 seconds of ads. I get 56 cents per ad viewing, so it does keep the lights on, but not in a meaningful way. I appreciate anybody who sits through and helps me get my 56 cents. Otherwise, I don't blame you if this is where you tune out. I hate ads as much as the next guy. When I come back from break, we will pick back up and try again to get up the White Ridge Road. Say that 5 times fast. And with that, I will see you guys after this small commercial break. Thank you. Sorry about that. I am back. So, I felt something strange in my teeth, or like nestled in my teeth, so I went and rebrushed them. After I brushed them already at right after dinner time, my teeth do in fact feel better. Like that, there's well, I'm not gonna like hide my health or anything. So, one of my molars on my left side has a hole in it, and it fills up with stuff. It's just not good. It turns into dental decay, and I've been doing my best to beat back the stuff going on in the left hand side of my mouth. It is definitely not fun. So I went to correct any errors I might have had when brushing the left side of my mouth. So I do apologize about that. Whenever I start getting paid regularly by clients, that is when I will go look at dental insurance, because I do have to have that for work-related purposes. Speaking of which, I'll kind of show this real quick. So, I made a banner for my web business, my non-web-based business. I made a profile picture and everything for the Facebook page, and I couldn't be happier. It's not the most professional looking banner, but it is a nice banner. I did that today along with finishing the landing page for the Facebook. And now I actually just gotta get the last thing I really need to do is get an invoice sheet all set up, and then I could start canvassing clients. But we've gone long enough prattling about that. First, I do appreciate anybody choosing to be here. It really means a lot, especially after the 8 days I've spent out just not contacting anybody because I've been just feeling incredibly under the weather. And I don't mean to be absent without giving notice, but if I'm not feeling my best, it's hard to want to stream. So I do appreciate anybody being here. Second, if you like the content, I can't imagine why, since I'm, I'm not treating my content creation gig with the respect it deserves, but oh, this is not good. I will die if I am not. No, stop. All right, you want to... you can go that way if you want to. No. And we got that other guy over there. I'm being real reckless right now. Which has got to come to a stop. Because we have flame monks and flame prelates to watch out for. None of which I'm particularly nonplussed, like not amused to be dealing with. Is this like an encampment? There's no way it's an encampment. Well, you know what? I'm getting help in the form of Kristoff. I don't have to suffer through this by myself, so I'm not. This works this works a lot of wonders for my morale. I couldn't be happier. Where was I before? Right, I am excited for the DLC, but it is bittersweet. And the reason it's bittersweet is because we'll have to do other things in the meantime. Renowned Fire Prelate. Nice. Thank you, Kristoff. Let us take a second. Heal up our summon just for a small second. We do have to make his shelf life last just a little bit longer. Dude, you gotta stand in this so you're not getting healed. I mean, the healing isn't going to affect him very much, but at least it's a little something. Hey, look, when we can use incantations, we have access to some extra utility, which should not go amiss for any reason. Okay, gonna snipe one. That way we can get... There we go. Now we have an opening. Thank you, Kristoff. I don't always need to engage in Spirit Fury, but when I do so out of respect for my opponents, because I know they would want me to take them seriously. Kristoff, where did you run off to? Why did you... I will die if I do not heed... If I do not heed my surroundings. Oh, there's a second monk. Kristoff, I need you to come back this way, bud. Nice. See, even if you're using spirit summons in areas like this, it's not always the safest. You can still sometimes just be overwhelmed. Gotta keep... You don't really have a choice but to keep your wits about you. Now what's up this way? Okay, so we either go through this castle, which I think might contain the Felthorn spirit, or we could attempt to go past. Let's attempt to go past and see what happens. Yeah, we have company, Kristoff. Nice job, Kristoff. Thank you. Yes, Kristoff has been a complete godsend this run. I would not be able to do any of the things I'm doing if Kristoff was not a summon that existed, like, at all. I see you up there, Sir Scarab Beetle. I see there's a rune piece over there. I'm thinking it's a trap, a tarp. It's a tarp. It's a gold-covered tarp. There's no way it's not. Or it's not a tarp. It's just a whole legitimate rune piece out here in BFN for no reason, for any reason Kirnifr wants. You know what? I'm fine with this. Kristoff, you're not gonna be long for this world, buddy. Let's just send you back. You have earned your rest. What is everyone's favorite spirit summon? That's an engagement question I could ask. What is everyone's favorite spirit summon? I am partial to Lutel myself. I love the teleporting Mausoleum Knight shtick. I really think there's a boss here. Guardian's Garrison. Yeah, there is a boss here, but is it the correct one? That's the question I should be asking myself. I don't know how I definitely should be dead. Sure. You want to do this, doggo? Be my guest. Stop doing that. Fine. I was trying to conserve FP, but if you want to play that game, I can play that game. I can be rough, merciless, ambitious even. I see that Trina's Lily. Let's grab that. You know what I'm most excited about with the DLC? I'm most excited for Miquella to be front and center. Hello, Flame Guardian. Let's explore the backside first. Let's make sure I'm not gonna get ambushed by something back here. Yeah, I'm not letting you hit me. I will hit myself with madness before I let that occur. But now, what was this all for? I want to say a Felthorn Spirit's out this way? Because I've done my reading. I know there's a boss at the Guardian's Garrison. But it's been such a long time since I've done the reading that I've forgotten which one. And I want to say before the Felthorn Spirit, it was not a very exciting boss. And of course, since it's a Felthorn Spirit, obviously it's going to have 50% fire resistance, right? We're gearing up for another Rykard when I definitely shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm just going to come over to you and let's get this over with. As a reminder, just for anybody who is either new or lurking, and I haven't said this yet, tonight's stream is definitely going to be shorter. We have an hour and 40 minutes. So, of course, the next commercial break will be our last before, the final hour. I'm really not feeling 100% quite yet, and I want to be careful in straining my voice. Because I still have not quite fully gotten over this chest cold. I'm just throwing that out there. If you're expecting a 4-hour stream, why is there another Flame Guardian? I was expecting one, not two of these asshats. But whatever. It's done, it's finished, it's over with. This kind of reminds me of Skyrim in some ways. Exploring the snowy mountaintops and finding a bunch of ruined forts that have random NPCs in them that you can kill. This definitely has Skyrim vibes to me. It shouldn't. Okay, so it's a fort full of Flame Guardians. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I just wasn't expecting, to have to deal with them. You're thinking of rolling, don't. And I was about to say, there definitely better not be a rune piece over there. Okay, so... we have portions of the fort we can't access unless we go around the outside. Is that what this is more or less telling us? Sure. Just calcified corpses everywhere. But I've had like hundreds of play hours in Skyrim, and I did enjoy it. I still do. I eventually do want to show Skyrim to you guys. Because I think it's that good of a game. Well, okay, my standards are probably a tad bit... shit. There's Chief Guardian Arganthy. I do have to be careful. Ah, you would have to do that. I'll just try to try to put some statuses on him. Just a little more. One-eyed shield. I do remember... No, I know it's not anything new. Is it? Or is it? Tricksome shield made from white stone depicting a malformed one-eyed god. The barrel of a firearm pokes through the open mouth. Once worshipped by the giants, this evil deity is believed to have been slain by Queen Marika. Unique skill, flame spit. Oh, it shoots a fireball. Fireball? Question mark? Fireball. And not the whiskey either. That's, So what? We had the chief there. He must have emerged from here, probably. Yeah, so what's up top? That's what we need to know. And I thought this was a real legitimate boss area. Guess not. Giant's Prayer Book. Oh, this is where you get these spells. Okay. So we kind of skipped the long due process of getting these spells the right way. Sorry. I'm normally sleeping at this time, thanks to recovering from the chest cold. Like I said, I haven't streamed in a week. I haven't even done any of my usual weekend routines either. I've been that dog tired. Is this death? It's not death. It feels like it's death, but it's not. But I do have to play with a generator the rest of the time till we find a real honest-to-goodness rest site. Here's another one of these chains. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, there's the stele right there. Melina, you and I have two very different definitions of what almost is. So this has probably got to be it, like up here somewhere. It's what we go over. I definitely know I'm not going the correct direction now. But we have to be going the correct direction. It's so strange. I guess we're going east to go west, probably? Or to go north? Talk about the, you know, mountaintop of the fire giants not being straightforward. Okay, so we've got... Oh, we should rest. We should definitely not be at this level of cerulean flasks right now. Alright, now that we fix that, jeez. I will say, one of the few ways in which you can adjust your, the visuals of your game is to, in fact, get a skin for Torrent. I think with like 7 casts of these, we can get ourselves the codex for this thing. The mount skin that I have is the Falling Star Beast mount skin made by Apollo, who is an awesome mount skin. Unfortunately, it will go away when the DLC appears, because that mount skin will have to be updated before it will see any kind of play whatsoever. Now, do I think it'll get updated? Yes, absolutely. I would be concerned if it didn't. It's a really beloved mount skin. I hear a lot of people like it. No, you die, Finger Creeper. I see you over there, Finger Creeper. You thought you were gonna rush in with one of your friends and get me. That's not how that works. It's called having good combat acumen. Something that I know I possess. In all seriousness, I do kind of consider myself something of a Soulsborne veteran. The only Soulsborne game I've not actually played in any amount is Bloodborne itself. And that is just because I have never owned a... I want to say there's got to be a boss in this general direction. I've not ever owned the PlayStation necessary to play it. I think I owned a PS3 at one time. I never grabbed the Bloodborne. It never happened. I hear there's like a... Oh god, I really want to be careful as to not give people false hope. I've seen pictures of people, discussing a remake, but I know that Bandai Namco / FromSoft has not ever talked about doing a remake for Bloodborne. It's just never been in the cards. Shit. No, I'm not letting you hit me anymore. So, for those that maybe aren't in the know for any reason, this is basically a giant frost giant or a fire giant graveyard. FromSoft has this like incessant need to always use giants as the pretext for a war somehow. Just that race of sentient creatures almost always somehow is involved in a previous war before the game even starts. Okay, I actually think this drop is okay. Yeah, it's just literal finger creep. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get ambushed by said finger creepers. That would be just my luck. I would fail to see a finger creeper embedded in the ground, and the next thing I know, I'm dead. Okay, so we have this out here. Which, if we looked, there's got to be a catacomb or something over in this general direction. Just finger creepers everywhere. Runes abound without temptation. I don't know, I was trying to think of something to fit in that space for the South Park jingle. Shit. No. No, you die. Don't get to bother me. Finger creepers, I don't hate them. They're annoying. There's only one real creature that I severely dislike, and those who are a veteran of the channel will know it when I speak its name. The Royal Revenant. It's huge. Absolutely huge. No, I'm joking. Bad Trump impression is bad. My whole point is that annoying piece of shit can go, huff deadly arsenic fumes. I don't know, some kind of threat. Anyway, these things attack and do not let up for a single second. I hate them with an undying passion. Did I just manage to secretly end up back at... Gotta be careful. No. I can't believe I got ambushed by another one of these things. No, it's the cliffside on top, right? Because we looked down. There was the Grand Lift of Rolled. We went through up here. So if anything, this will bring me to the western side. If I'm paying good enough attention. Let's find out if I'm paying good enough attention, chat, shall we? Hopefully everybody is enjoying the content okay. I realize it's been 8 days since I've last streamed, but I'm doing the best I can with the energy that I have. Don't want to make this preaching all about me, though. What's everyone else's experience with Elden Ring like? Anyone else also waiting for DLC? With bated breath? Unabated breath? Tell me about your journeys, your struggles, your travels in Elden Ring. I'm quite sure this is not the path to the Halig Tree. As soon as I find out what rest site this is, I will be seeing Giant Conquering Hero's Grave. Okay. This isn't on my sheet anywhere. South of Inner Consecrated Snowfield. All right. Well, I guess I'm rather curious as to see what's here now. Might as well figure out if our stone sword keys are required or not. There's the Flame Protect Me. Also a late game spell. Good to know that We essentially don't even need to visit that room if we if we've got, oh, hello. I feel like this is a fire boss of some kind. This has to be a Felthorn spirit. That's what this place is going to be. Just all fire giants, or all flame monks, all the time. And illusory walls, apparently. I'm going to try to navigate this place without notes. I think these are supposed to be pretty straightforward from here on out. And by navigate without notes, I don't mean not take any notes. It's another one of these spots, huh? Okay. So it's a light and dark puzzle room. Which I'm willing to bet we could just cross over and down here. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. Are you freaking serious? Just a regular old Erdtree Burial Watchdog as a regular enemy. FromSoft, I hate when you do this. We're gonna drop down rather than engage in that directly. I'm a little concerned that what I'm stepping into is a point of no return, but we are too far gone for this right now. Yes, I'm here. Would you like to attack? I can't tell if I've like circumvented the puzzle because they know I'm here. That's the thing. They know I'm here. Let's go ahead and put on some throwing knives. Well, bone darts, but nope. Get back. In here quick. Nice. The other thing I could see this being is like a putrid grave warden type enemy. All right, we didn't lose enough runes for me to care. Yeah, we didn't lose enough runes for me to care. So I'm just gonna go front side and see what happens. There's gotta be a reason that illusory wall was revealed, and for far more than it's like there's supposed to be an like a pillar of light here. Sure. Come on this way. I do hate that the game is just like, you've dealt with these enough that they're a regular enemy. They shouldn't be too difficult. No. Alright, that was apparently not anything that was different than before. Even though it conjured icy breath, it definitely was not any different than any other normal watchdog. Alright. What about this place? Yeah, there's a trap here. Come on. Let's get you guys back up to the, back up top side. Come on, Sir Imp. This way. Now, what were you... It had to be like a Glovewort 9, right? That's gotta be what's back here. 8. Good reward. Generally not worth the price of admission. We can skip that now. That's not true. We have other spirits we want to upgrade. Alright, so... Nice. No, I'm not trying to do this. I hope I didn't alert that... Actually, I kind of hope I did alert that flame monk, but... we probably didn't. Oh, we did hit it. Okay, okay, okay. Now we gotta run forward. Gotta wait for the right moment. Alright, this... We should have lowered it. Yeah, we lowered it. All right. That's all settled in now. What awaits us up top? More shadowy crevices, clearly. Are there going to be more shadow creatures? No, just flame monks. That's the gimmick, is really tough enemies, right? I want to say the book, the place that had Flame Protect Me, also had a rune piece, so we were probably going to have to spend on a redundant spell anyway. Okay, there's... Yeah, I could see him. Oh, do I have to drag their candy asses all the way back here? Is that really what's gotta happen? Come on. I think it does. I think I gotta lure them all the way back here. Come on. All right, now we have to do the same thing with the other one. And unlike this one, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it's decided to stay. Up the stairs? Nah, you don't get to, come on. Come on, the last one went up here. Yeah, if I can get you to just aggro in a new area, that would be great. Come on, almost there. These things are annoying, but as long as all there is are shadowy imps, I am perfectly fine. With this puzzle up here, which, you know, even though it's a rune piece, oh wait, we still have one more of these things, right? Yeah, I thought so. You'd think that like, luminous beam of light would actually work on them, but it doesn't. Yeah, come on. Trying to get you to go this way, buddy. It should also be illegal for you to hurl these pots of holy magic at us. Oh, I just realized that we didn't go in the correct room. Come on. We'll just have to take our break when we can. Wow, that is a very quick forward slash. Come on. There we go. Oh. I'll probably just take a break before the boss. I think that would make the most sense, given our current pacing. Like, I try to take breaks early when I think I'm gonna bump into a boss, but if I don't know for 100% certain that that's what's gonna happen, then I will just defer to taking a break right before a boss. Cranial vessel candlestick. That's like a... candlestick. Oh, that almost feels like a dagger of some kind. Ah, it's a great hammer. What is it with the heavy weapons boosting up giants' flame incantations? Wow, that is very macabre, I have to say. And we didn't even need to get that item. So in the future, I know that we can just skip out on that item. We skip out on this. Oh, sorry, guys. I promise this isn't boring me. That's just I'm tired and I would normally be sleeping at about this hour. I can just not get this jump right, can I? Yeah, I might skip this rune piece too if it proves to be incredibly annoying. And collect it. It's fine if I fall again. What's our inventory looking like? 14? Good. We can exchange another 10. We don't need to go this way anymore. We can go up the lift now. And hopefully get to a... Oh, wait a sec. No. Yep, just drop down like I'm supposed to. I'm gonna step on this and see if there's anything up here. I'm glad I did that. Because if we look... There's gonna be another, there's gonna be another shadowy figure here, and I don't know what it's gonna be. Alright, let's see. It's a troll. who we have to bring back here. Just gotta I'm minding the ceilings too. All right, you know what? I wish they would actually pose a few more unlock mechanisms as like enemies that you have to kill. I wish they did that a bit more. Maybe they'll do that in the DLC. I sure hope it's being done in the DLC. We have this down here, but I just don't know. There's the Ghost Glovewort 9. I want to go see what that underground area is, but not before watching my backside to make sure there's not going to be anything down here. All right, good here. We have 3 and 2. I expect to die. Don't worry. I don't expect to have enough stamina to do whatever fight this is. But before we do that, it's break time, folks. You know what that means. 5 minutes and 90 seconds of ad time on the clock. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me up to this point. And when we come back, I'm not going to do the usual shilling because I don't think I've earned it. I don't think I've earned it. I gotta be in a regular role first before I even think about that. But when we return, we will engage with this boss. See you guys after the commercial break. Thank you so very much for sticking around with me up to this point. See you guys then. I'm sorry about that, folks. I am back. I've got a confession to make. I didn't intentionally lie, but I do need to amend my previous claim of being able to stay up for 3 hours to do this. My left shoulder is killing me. I'm not sure why. Perhaps I've been holding it at this position for too long? Unsure. But I am going to attempt to stay up through this fight. And then after that, I will be finished. If I die, now keep going until I either kill it or the 3 hours have expired. Whichever comes first. Or, yeah, basically. But, my body is telling me not to push it. I'm afraid of what happens if I do, considering I'm already recovering from a chest cold that still has not entirely left my system for some ungodly reason. But that's neither here nor there. I want to thank everybody so much for the follows over the past week. Past 2 weeks, actually. I really appreciate it. Means the whole world to me. And that's really about all I got to say. Sorry, the week has really taken a lot out of me. But that's about what I'm gonna say. Let's attempt to do whatever boss this is, shall we? It is an ancient hero of Zamor. Yeah, I thought so. You know, the guy did hit you. Oh, Kristoff, that is a bad place to... Yep. Yep. Let's find this on our sheet. And there just isn't one. So let's go back to the stake. We should be able to do it this time. We just didn't have enough resources to muscle it before. Giant Conquering Hero's Grave. Oh, I know where we are. We went to the Guardian's garrison. He's here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sort of see where error was. So he'd be here? Alright. I have updated our hit counter manager. Let's knock this sucker out. I'm feeling sprightly. Let's use this last rune arc. I'll farm more before tomorrow. I'll try to make the energy to do that. Right, Christoph. Show the hero of Zamor you mean business. Nice. Does this have a set bonus? No, not really. What a comedic just set of button presses. Also, I'm fairly sure I forgot to crack open the OBS. It's fine. I'll have to do it when the actual run starts. I want to thank everybody so much. I do have enough energy, I think, to take a quick peek at what's down there. I did see an item, so I know that you can. I know that there's something down here. The question is, what else has made its way down here? A giant flame prelate is what's down here. Let's go ahead and use one of these. It's our very last one. The ones with the hammers like this are the worst ones. Yeah, look, I'm gonna leave you alone. You need to do the same. This is not at all worth the price of admission. You know what? We're gonna get out of here. I don't even care. I don't even care what that item is. All right. I do apologize for the short stream tonight, but like I said, my body is telling me that I'm hurting and I should listen to it. I should rest. I'm gonna attempt to go for a bit longer tomorrow. So for those of you on YouTube, toodles. I'll see you next time. I don't really have anything else for you. As for those of you on Twitch, real quick, let's just have some shout outs. A little bit of a reminder for those who maybe aren't used to the way things are on Twitch. There are going to be some price increases going on starting September the 11th. For anyone who's a U.S. patriot, I'm sure that's not going to go over real well either. But yeah, there's going to be a price increase. I don't know what that looks like yet. I want to say it's like 20 or 30 cents for every single subcategory. I'll have to go and look at the article. I'll talk about it next time. But yeah, there's a price increase. I've been told it's going out on the 11th of this month. Just bear that in mind. If you're thinking about subbing to someone, maybe wait until after the price increase has gone through so you know what your budgeting looks like. Now, if you guys want to support a fresh partner, check out Venora Darkwolf. She made partner a few months ago, I think. She's playing a game called Crab Champions, which is essentially a shooter with some roguelike choice elements you could make in it. That's more or less what's happening. And as far as a second shout out is concerned, I'm just scanning through my list of streamers, which has multiplied threefold since talking to and associating with Cracker221. Speaking of, this is not related to the second shout out, but Cracker221 is the reason that I'm as well acquainted with some streamers as I currently am. Go check them out. They play marbles on stream. That's the whole game, by the way. You just race marbles on a track. It's an interactive chat game. There are Grand Prix, there are Battle Royales, there are marble skins, and all you do is race marbles and talk to people. It's a fun little pastime. He streams every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. and the times are usually variable, but the streams usually last somewhere between 2 to 4 hours, from what I understand. Because the dude's got a 5-year-old and he works, and his wife works. So, yeah, that taking care of family is kind of important. Family you care about. Let me just say it that way. Random shout out is random. We're gonna shout out X Black Diamond X. They are they were gearing up to play Minish Cap, or maybe they're discussing it. I'm not 100% sure. One of the streamers I met off of Gracker221's streams. Go check them out. I've been meaning to, but today is not that day. I am uber tired. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I apologize for the quiet, rather uneventful stream, but sometimes you have those. My name is Coinstamp, or Swirling Vortex, or Steven. Call me whatever would make you feel more comfortable. You know, just don't call me Collect, maybe. This has been some more Elden Ring Reforged, DABFSO. Deathless, all bosses, fire spells only. Routing. And I will see. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. You're welcome here anytime. And with that, goodbye.